Hey, what's up, everybody? Sorry, y'all. Dude, I was vibing with the music, and then I had bought white chocolate macadamia nut cookies, and they're freaking great. And I saw them sitting there, and I was like, dude, I gotta get one of them white chocolate macadamia nut cookies before I start. Sometimes you just can't help yourself, right? You just gotta have it. So, that's done. All right, we got some people on. 13 of you already. I got the wired mouse. That's right. So it ain't gonna be no false clicking tonight. It's only gonna be real clicks. All right, who we got on here? Rug, Frank, Carlos, Darth, Thurman. What's up? Sarth. Haven't seen you too many times. Glad to have you. Harvey, as always. Who else? Oh, Logan's on here. We'll see how that goes. TR, what's up, my guy? How you doing, brother? I'm doing great. Let's get some shit pulled up here on the charts. All right. We'll start with this. And we'll probably resize this a bit. Yep, we'll resize it. I recorded a video the other day. A kind of a training video. Or instructional video. And I moved the margins a little bit, so let me adjust it right fast. Pull up a YouTube chat here. There we go. Now everybody's talking. People been talking. Talking about people. Alright. Move this YouTube chart in just a touch here. Kind of like that. Alright. Who ready to chart a little bit? Alright, so I got Digibyte pulled up here because Dustin had asked me about Digibyte. And that's just happened to be the last thing I pulled up. So while we got it up, look what it's done. Excuse me. It looks like it's fell under the 8. It's throwing under the 21. It's under the baseline on the cloud. Let me take, there we go. It appears to be breaking support right here on this one. Right here, this little move right here. Got a head and shoulders forming. It appears to be breaking down toward the cloud. And that would coincide with the Bitcoin fall. Problem. Man, Bitcoin, bro, it just did its own thing. You know what I mean? It clowned us all. And this sucked. So, what do we got happening right now? Well, it appears that it's testing 886 again. Only this time, indicators are high on the daily, but they're still not quite pegged out yet. You see that? That's the problem. That's what I ran into looking at it today. I probably should have caught the last couple days, and it's my fault. I mess up all the time. I saw this right here, and I thought, man, that's it. Well, guess what? It blew right through 786, and now it's up there flirting with breaking through 886. Only thing is, the KDJ is getting up high over that dotted line at about 90 there. It's getting up high. It can go to 100. It can. The RSI is flirting with overbought up here. The MACD is high, but not sky high. Okay, so it leaves me some pause. You know what I mean? I had to stop and think about it. Like, how much higher do I think this thing's going? I was actually able to. I ran shorts all day long today. 5-minute chart shorts over and over and over. I hit 7 in a row. And the last one, I didn't do very well, but I made profit on it. And I barely made profit on it, but I made profit. And I was like, man, boy, I skimmed by on the hair of my teeth on that one. And I didn't want to ruin my streak of more than 7 in a row. So I was like, all right, I'm going to stop. pull up some stuff, y'all. All right, so first thing I wanted to talk about was there's a massive incident. I think it was over the weekend. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was before last live stream. I don't remember. It was an incident. But essentially, I got invited over to another group, a former group that I used to be involved with that I'm not involved with anymore. That's the other side that, don't really want to talk to me. So I've been trying to mend fences and talk to people and go across the border here and make friends. You know what I mean? I don't want to be enemies with anybody. I really don't. It's like I was kind of talking to Dustin and Harvey and other guys about, man, I don't want to be enemies with anybody. I want to be friends with everybody. I want us all to work together. Anyway, a guy invited me over there to that side, and I had pause on doing it to begin with, but I thought, hey, if I can help, I'll help because I'm trying to turn over a new leaf. Well, I got over there, started posting some charts, and I got immediate pushback on some stuff that I posted, and I explained why I was posting what I posted. It wasn't anything bad, just some charts. We had been chopping it up, talking about some stuff, and it got turned into, hey, you're not doing this, so you're dumb, or whatever. I think that was a comment, like, that makes you dumb, or something like that. And I was like, well, we don't have to do name calling, but, we all read charts a little different, and I just do strictly TA. I don't do any of that news stuff. I don't hope. I don't pray. That's what we do here. We do TA. I don't care about anything else. We can look at other stuff, but I don't consider that part of the price action. If you want to look at price action, I'm cool with that. Price action is a way to chart. If you want to look at fractals, I'm cool with that. I don't get down with them, but I get it. If that's your thing, that's fine. In my opinion, fractals are just a long way around to finding price action. And price action's cool. I like to do technical analysis because it gives you the price action's prediction and tells you where it's going to start and stop. So it's like going to the doctor. Instead of getting medicine for a cold, he goes ahead and gives you the measles vaccine, the polio vaccine, and the corona vaccine. You just went in for a cold, but you got the whole slab. So anyway, got invited. Things didn't work out. Apparently, while I was talking, I was at work because I have a regular job where I work a regular job. So I'm work 12 hours a day. Well, while I'm working, girlfriend has the laptop. I don't have the laptop at work. Or that day I didn't. So I'm just on my phone talking on Telegram and sharing charts like I typically do. Well, girlfriend is at home streaming. She's using her computer to do Zoom classes and VIP kid classes because all of her students are still virtual. She's a teacher here in South Carolina. You're free to go look her name up. I'm not going to tell it to you, but you're free to go look it up. I mean, you got my Facebook info right here. Don't you have my Facebook info? No, you don't. Well, okay, well, there's my Twitter and my Telegram and my Discord and my, you can find out. You can find out. Anyway, so while she's doing Zoom classes, the damn computer keeps dinging at her. Every time I get a Telegram message, the computer goes, don't, right? She said after like 45 of them or whatever, she was annoyed. So she started hitting delete. And every time it popped up, she just hit delete. And she said I was deleting them as fast as I could because I couldn't figure out how to turn the notifications off. I was like, oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that. And I kind of got kicked out of a group because of that. But apparently that was made out that I was being a troublemaker. I thought I had the secret chat on because you can set up Telegram to delete your messages automatically for you. It's called like self-destruct mode or whatever. Messages will automatically clear out. I thought that was pretty dope too. I didn't know that until Andrew taught me about that. And I was like, what do you mean? And he kind of explained it to me. And that was a couple of weeks ago. And talked to me about it. I was like, that's cool. I like that self-destruct thing because, this just in, you can buy weed on Telegram. So, that's why it self-destructs. Messages self-destruct. Anyway, guy kicked me out, and I talked to him on the side. I'm like, dude, why did you do that? You don't understand. Like, I don't see what the problem is. And he told me that I was mean and blah, 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 and this, that, and the other. And he doesn't do negativity. I'm like, what negativity? I didn't do anything. And before I knew it, I was blocked. I'm like, what the heck, man? I was invited over here and then kicked out and blocked. What are we doing? Well, I just went back to our group and talk some more. I wasn't trying to start any trouble. Dude, I've been trying to mend fences since for a while now. I'm trying to mend fences and work as a, I mean, you know, like, I get irritated and stuff, but I want to work together, dude. I don't want any enemies here. I think we can all still be friends, or at least acquaintances. Anyway, there's another guy named Logan who's in here right now. I don't know if he's going to talk or not, but I seen his name pop up earlier. He hasn't. Let me look, because I can see who's in here sometimes. So it only shows me a few people, and it says there's 17 in here, and I can only see five names, which is weird. So anyway, I don't know why YouTube gives you the ability to look at the participants if you can only see 5 out of 17. Anyway, he was over there, and apparently he had shared the giveaway video, because if you didn't know, we're giving away 1,000 XRP, and I was called a scammer. And then someone invited me in after that and said, hey man, they're calling you a scammer. And that's why I even went over there to begin with, right? Say, hey, bro, I'm not a scammer. I'm not a scammer. I'm a real dude. I'm really giving this 1,000 XRP away. Everyone knows about the giveaway video. Just click on it and do the thing, and you might win 1,000 XRP. Simple as that. Just me giving back, okay? Anyway, I talked to the guy who called me a scammer, and he was like, okay, no sweat. I don't want to enter because I don't do giveaways, but it's cool. You're not a scammer. And he didn't say anything else to the group, but he talked to me in private, okay? He didn't apologize or anything, but at least he was like, okay, you're not a scammer. I wasn't really expecting an apology. So, you know, it was all good. And then some other guy got on there. Well, apparently he kicked out Logan too. And I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why he kicked out Logan. But Logan doesn't speak very good English, apparently. And there was some miscommunication. All kind of name calling happened. It's super not cool. And I don't like all the name calling and all that negativity shit. What Rug just said is, sorry man, I don't take part in all the negativity bullshit. He's probably leaving because of that, and that's cool. I get it. I just wanted to explain what happened. If Rob would like to come on and talk, I wouldn't have a problem with that at all. So I mean, I don't want to be enemies with anybody. There was a lot of stuff said, but it wasn't said to me. It was said to someone else, and that's okay. I don't hate that. It's just, you know, we can all be chill. I don't want to be enemies with anybody. Let me message Rug privately here real quick, just so he knows I'm not being negative. You know what I mean? I don't want to be negative anymore. It's hard enough because I get so many negative messages. It sucks actually. I don't like being part of that. So, hang on one second here. You know, it's just one of them things, like, I feel like we're adults and we can talk this shit out, man. We're grown-ass men. Like, I'm a grown-ass man, dude. I'm almost 40. We can talk shit out, bro. Me and my kid were just talking an hour ago because he had a breakdown at the baseball field. Because, hey, guess what, guys? I go to baseball 4 times a week. He had a breakdown at the baseball field, you know what I mean? And we had to talk about it. And I was like, dude, sometimes you just got to deal with the shit, bro. You just got to deal with it. You got to man up and deal with it. The society we live in just isn't that strong, you know what I mean? So, it's, you know, we can be adults. Let's be adults. You know what I mean? Let's be adults. Let's all make money together. Logan texted me and shared me all these screenshots. It was some really negative shit, okay? Like really bad negative shit. But the interesting thing was he said he was going to quit. And he wanted to quit because he works in the stock market, you know what I mean? On the CME market, which I thought was really cool. I wanted to talk to him about that. Because, like, I want to know more about the CME market. Dude, I don't know enough. I want to know more. And he's like, I'm going back to that. You crypto guys are not nice. Us CME guys all work together. Even though, like, I'm assuming he's saying that different firms work together to make money, which is super cool, man. I want to be part of that, dude. I want to be part of that. So, I'd like to talk to him about it. I'd like to talk to everybody about it. We don't have to be ill with each other. You know what I mean? I hope someone shares this to the other side's Discord channel so they can watch too, so they know that I'm not trying to be a dick. I'd like to be nice to everybody. I'd like for us all to get along. It'll probably never happen because that's like not the real world. Anyway, just wanted to get that out there real quick for everybody, so you knew what happened. If you didn't know about the drama, that's all the drama there is. Our group on Telegram here, man, bro, we don't have any drama. We're all just here to make money. We share funny gifs and charts constantly, nonstop, 24/7. I will say, there's been a lull period lately from like 2 a.m. to 4:30 a.m. because we've been waiting on Bitcoin to do whatever for so long, and it hadn't done it yet. So, hey, what's up, Scott Acker? Never seen you before. Where you from, brother? Nice to see you. How'd you find out about us? And I'm glad you found out about us. And if you have any questions, please post them up in the chat, and we'll get to all the questions. All right. Final Mythology. What's up, my guy? Good to have you, bro. I really giving away 1,000 XRP. That's all for real. Let's see. All right. Let's see some of the comments real quick, and then we'll get to some stuff I wanted to cover. I wanted to talk about Mr. Phibb. He asked some questions earlier, and there were some really good questions, and I thought it'd be a really cool, interesting talking topic. I also want to talk about confirmation bias and the problems that come along with that. The confirmation bias is such a big deal. It really, really is, and I wanted to talk about that. Plus, we'll go over any chart anybody wants, because it's Tuesday, and there's no football on, and I don't want to watch baseball because my Braves got beat. Whatever. So, let's see. Let's see. Scammers all over YouTube. Absolutely, dude. It sucks, man. Mr. Phibb won the first giveaway. Yep. Harvey donated $20 and gave it away, and Mr. Phibb won it. I'm sorry everyone has been negative. I'm out of beer, that's all. I know, right, bro? I'm out of liquor. I haven't stopped by the liquor store yet and bought anything new. I think I'm going to get some clear tequila, though, this time. That fucking Fireball's rough, dude. You're going to have shit flung your way at you because you put yourself out there. That's the shitty nature of people. Look at all this shit that people throw at pro athletes. True story, dude. Just because I'm putting myself out there, people are going to come after me. I don't like having my shit rubbed in the dirt, though. You know what I mean? Like, you could just talk to me and ask me, am I a scammer? And I'll tell you no. I'll actually respond. I try to respond to every single message. Let's see. I looked through the rule book and it said anyone can win more than one time. Yeah, anyone's free to win every time, bro. Sarth, what do I think of ADA? Bro, let's look at it. Let's look at ADA first. Let's just get right on into that. Thank you, Sarth, for getting me out of the bullshit real quick. This is a grown-up channel for anybody who isn't watching. There will be offensive language. There'll probably be some homosexual jokes made at some point. About me. Roll with it, dude. We're grown-ups here. We're here to make money. That's what I'm here for. What are y'all here for? You know what I'm saying? So let's get paid, bros. ADA. So let's pull. All right, if we're going to go by the cloud, first of all, it's not a buy on the cloud. It's getting close to a buy on the cloud, but it's not. It's still a wait on the cloud because we're in the cloud, not over it. All the other parameters are met here. 3 out of 4 is not good enough, though. So, I would wait until it gets out of the cloud for confirmation. However, you are over the 8. No, you're not. We're in the wait a minute zone. Wait a minute. Look at there. We're not even at a buy on the 821. Okay, this is actually dipped below here. KDJ is pointing down. MACD is rolling over. RSI is pointing down. That don't look like inside this KDJ, by the way, is the stock RSI, a style of stock RSI, and it's pointing down. Also, that's a no bueno here. I wouldn't buy ADA right now. Also, as long as Bitcoin is going to loom with the dump, there's a risk of it going down. You know what I mean? Damn, look at Link go. $10. I'm not going to buy ADA yet. These moving averages are still not lined up. They are pinching. That's cool. We did bounce off the 200 and got some upward price action here. That's cool. But now we've made a lower high and a lower low, and that's a sign of a short-term downtrend at least. So let's see how far it goes. It looks like more down, in my opinion. I know it sucks waiting on all this stuff, y'all. We've been waiting forever. Okay, we hit the 50, and now we're bouncing up. Let's see if it makes a move off this 50 and can close up here. Then that may be a buy, but again, you really like to see it get over this 100 MA right here before you buy. Just some security there, because that's going to act as resistance when it tries to go up. It's going to get hung up there. And there's also more resistance up here, which matches this set here. Okay, yes, ADA's got some shit to get through here, and it's going to have to work really hard. And with the way it looks, it's going to come down some first. Doesn't have to. Could start an uptrend now. We got to wait and see. No confirmation yet for ADA. Let's see. They said, oh, there's sensitive ears in here. I know, right, bro? Let's see. All right. I'm from India. That's sweet, dude. I'm glad we got an Indian native in here trying to get the whole world. We got every country except Antarctica now. We got one guy in China now. That's pretty cool. Been talking to him about it. China's a wild place, y'all. Y'all should go. Hey, look, by the way, girlfriend was teaching the other day, and we have these. These are some desserts we brought back from China. It's like some kind of weird peanut butter candy. It's like a sushi roll, except it's peanut butter, man. I don't know, dude. I'm not going to eat it. Well, we got a whole bunch of them. So, we brought back all kind of cool stuff from China, man. I left China with more shit than I had when I came back by far, and I did not have enough room for that stuff. All right, let's see. Anybody got finally found the point where I'm getting staking rewards every 3 days? Sweet, man. Yeah, Tezos pays out. That's sweet. All right, Sarth, my top 5. I don't own any Bitcoin. I don't own any Ethereum. And the reason is because the return gains aren't high enough for me. There's far too many other charts for me to invest in than to bother with Bitcoin or Ethereum. I like ADA. I like VET. I like Link. I like Tezos. I like XRP, but not as much as those other ones. XRP is going to take a long time to get where it needs to go. And then as far as not big time names, I like everything on this list you see right here in green. All these are shit coins now, Sarth. These are shit coins. And that name should tell you that that's not great. But these coins have big time gains available. All of them. Big time gains available. And I'm most definitely getting in a lot of these. Okay. I've already got, excuse me, I've already got my plan made up on what I'm buying and what I'm not buying. It's up to you to pick out how much you want to spend on each one. But, you know, there's a good chance that a lot of these shit coins aren't so shitty. And there's some massive percentages to be made, particularly Myth, Algo, One, Dusk, and Ontology. Those 5 shit coins, in my opinion, are going to go really, really good. Okay? Really, really good. Let's see. Yeah, it's just Death Cross approaching on ADA2 right here. Look, the 50 is about to bust through the 200. Not good. And we're getting price action to match that. So we're going to see if this actually pushes through or if it does a Bitcoin and swoops by right at the end. Other coins that have already done a Death Cross. Myth, it did one, right? Yeah, look, Death Cross. 50 cut through the 200. No bueno. Let's see who else has got some questions. Let's see. Slovakia. No, Slovakia is its own country, Mr. Phibb. Hey, what's up, Andrew Dresselhouse? Yeah, I know, man. I'm watching Bitcoin on the side over here do its thing. Let's see. And keep Bay on the hush hush. I know what you're talking about. Does that euphoria comment meaning going up, Dre? Because I'm still a little leery of it. I know it did its thing the other day, but that kind of makes me think, gosh, my throat, man. Hold up. Yeah, anybody who's new, please stick with me. These streams are long, but they're informative, okay? And I do them long and informative for a reason. because you can't possibly pack the information you want to really explain into 20 minutes or whatever that YouTube wants me to do. That's stupid. In order to really pick up on some of this stuff, you got to study. How much do I do this? At least 14 hours a day. Plus, I work a regular job. So, the question to all you guys listening right now, how bad do you want to be rich? How bad do you want to be rich? How bad do you want to be wealthy? How bad do you want to quit your regular job and do what you want to do and be your own boss and make your own life? How bad do you want to be that? Do you want to be as bad as I do? Because I work a regular job where I'm gone from my house 12 hours a day. Plus, the entire time I'm at work, I'm charting constantly, nonstop, 24/7 while I'm at work. I have to stop and actually work sometimes and like do regular stuff like I had to today. Had a new guy working with me, so I had to like work. But anytime I'm not, I'm looking at the charts. I'm studying and learning and watching and following trends. And if I'm not, I'm looking for other guys who may know better than me. Again, someone like Logan who may have had more information than me. I wanted that, dude. I wanted to learn that. I wanted to take that info and soak that shit in and figure it out. So, I'll ask all you again, how bad do you want to be rich? That's a simple question. KNC, Andrew. KNC is one of the coins that is ahead of the pack. And what do I mean by that? You've probably never watched a stream before, so I'll show you here. We have grouped these coins based on how far along they've come, up or down, left or right. KNC is one that is ahead of its retracement level. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. So, we noticed that multiple coins made a move from June 19th and moved up and out and took off from June 19th. So, we find June 19th on the chart, which is right here, this red candle right here where I got this fib set pulled. You pull down to the next lowest point, which is down here on the bottom, and it reversed upwards. Look what it did. It went up, and then came down, and then went up, and then came down. It's way up here, all the way into this trash resistance area right here. It's all in this mesh right here. And there'll be a resistance line right here. One right there. There'll be a resistance line in here. There'll be another here. And there'll be another here. Look, see right there at that resistance line, it failed. Okay. From June 19th, it's already made two nice big moves up, and that's on a monthly chart. Okay, monthly chart. Now, is it going to come down more? I think a little. I mean, in the 72 cent range, it looks like it's got support there. Right in this area right here, some support. But it hasn't gotten there yet. And breakout, it might take a little bit because this is some stronger resistance here. As you see down here, from this point to here, there was hardly any resistance. From this point to here, there was no resistance. And it was free to go through these zones right here because there wasn't any resistance there. And really only stopped when you see this wick right here? It bumped the bottom of this resistance. That's the first time the chart stopped moving up. Look, it went up and up and up and then hit that resistance line and came back down. And then it got some stones back, tried it again, failed. Tried it again, failed. And finally, after 3 months of failing, got up over it. Now it's hit another resistance zone and it fell hard this time, okay? And that rejection right there gives me pause. Now, since it's one of the coins that are ahead, I would yield on that a little bit. I'll show you the coins ahead that there's plenty of them, but this is just some of them. VT, Zeal, Dragon Chain, OMG, Matic, ADA, ZRX, KNC, AVA, AirSwap, ICX, Kava, Ren, and Digibyte. Digibyte is an interesting one, and I'll show you here. Digibyte. Now, it's already went way up. It had all this trash down here and moved up through that. And that was all the way back in 2017. It did a very similar style chart to XRP, but not the same. Far less resistance, okay? Far less resistance. But from June 19, area. Sometimes it's May, sometimes it's August, okay? But this is the area here that we're looking at. We came down and we pulled right back up, and look where we hit. This shit again, the same zone of shit that KNC had right there. We got stuck under it. Not only that, but we hit a beautiful 1414 buy line. These are why I do 3 different boxes. I do one at 1272, 1414, and 1618. And take some profit at each line. Why? Because it showed you that it might not stop at the line that you want. 1618 is the golden ratio. Yes, we want it to hit 1618 if it can. Sometimes it just doesn't happen. And you can look over here and see this resistance and this shit over here that it's got to get through to know that it probably isn't going to get all the way up here. It's probably going to stop short. Now, since we saw Digibyte and these other ones do it, we're able to look at other charts and able to find other areas where we may be able to get some big gains. And I'll show you now. So I go away from the coins that are ahead, just do some monthly coins. I got them listed as monthly big hitters, and I'll pull up Mithril. All right, so I'll pull it up on here. Already got some resistance lines drawn. The red ones will be monthly lines, and the orange ones will be weekly. These are just resistance zones where I see something starting and stopping, okay? It's what I see possibly happening. We haven't had it happen yet. So, from June 19, right here, this spot right here, down to the bottom, look, we're way down here. You remember Digibyte? Let's see if I can get it pulled up over here and find a nice chart for it, because I know there's not a very nice chart available a lot of times. Good enough. Yeah, okay, see, let me zoom in on this. So this is June 19 area here, and then down to the bottom. Now look how far this came up, all the way to pretty much the 50 line. From the bottom to the 50 line. Now look at Mithril. From the bottom to the 50 line, and it bounced down. Digibyte went up to the 50 line, bounced down, and then it did this humongous candle and blew right through its pile of shit that it had right here, and it's stuck in another one. But look what Mithril hasn't done yet. It hasn't done any of that. It hasn't done any of that move. It's just down here somewhere, waiting. Hasn't come up at all. Will it make this move? In my opinion, yes, it will. There's not hardly any resistance here. There's not hardly any resistance here. It's almost identical to Digibyte, just behind it, okay? Will that move exactly the same? No. Charts together don't move exactly the same. They move similar, but each one has its own resistance zones and their own areas where it'll start and stop. So, what gains are left? If it does similar to KNC, Kava, ADA, VET, Dragon Chain, and Digibyte, and moves to the 1414 line, 6,436%. If it goes to the same place. Let's be generous and say it doesn't go to the same place. Let's say it stops down here at 786 or 886. That's 800% from where it's at right now. Would you take 800% right now? I know I would. 800%. Oh my God. Give it to me right now. Right now. So, in my opinion, Mithril is one to buy. Now, we're waiting on the great entry point because we're still waiting on Bitcoin to finish doing its deed. Hasn't finished yet. Nope. But I think it will eventually. So, I mean, when we do, we do. Right now, this thing's just moving on through its life and doing its thing. The good news here is I'm finally seeing what I want to see. Look. I like this. This tells me we're almost done going up. We're overbought. Okay? Overbought. I feel like we're going to get some rejection here soon. And I'm going to short the hell out of this when it happens. Okay? 22. That's right, Jeremy. New record, bro. I like it. Fetch. Let's do fetch 2. All right. It's just taking our time. Needs the week to hands out. Right. Let's see. Yes, sir, Sarth. We have a Telegram group. If you'd like to be added to it, stick with us. If you have a Telegram name, there you go. What Darth just said. Just message me there on Telegram and we'll hook you up. Where's Mr. Pickle? He wanted to see XDC. All right, let's do fetch first. Let's do fetch first. Hold on. All right, so fetch. I got that on my monthly list, don't I? I sure do. It's down here. All right. Monthly. Look at the KDJ about to run into the stochastic part here. The J line, the black line, is about to run into the K and D. The confirmation on a hard short would be if it broke this. So this could still hit this and pop up. We don't have any idea if that's going to happen yet or not, so we can't assume. But what do I see on the month? Nothing good. Here is what appears to be a resistance line right in here somewhere. Let's say right in there. So we're close to catching support on fetch, but we haven't got it yet. Oh, we did hit one of our lines. We're under the 200. Nah, man, don't buy this yet, bro. This thing's under the 200. We do have a triple bottom here, but we're under the 200. I wouldn't buy this until it gets over the 200 and over the 21 and over the 8. And why? Because the 200 moving average, the red line there, that's the strongest line on the whole chart. And you don't play around with the 200. When it hits the 200, that means business, man. It's either going to go or drop. And it's the same thing when it comes from the top and hits it. It's either going to stop or drop. One of the two. 200 is not to be joked around with. The Bollinger Bands are pinching down. Look at that. Tight bands. We're bearish still on the MACD, even though it's got an upshot. RSI is low. KDJ is flattening out a little on the daily. Man, I don't think this looks up to me on fetch, bro. Death cross approaching. Moving averages are lining up. I think this is going to have to wait. I don't like it. I don't like fetch right now. Oh, XTC. I don't know where he is. I don't know where Mr. Pickle is, but we'll do this, and he can roll it back if you'd like and watch. He might be watching. Maybe he can't talk. Like Ken's at work, so he doesn't talk very much on there. All right, so let's see. Yeah, KNC is still retracing and looking for support bottom. I fully agree. Let's see here. All right. Let's see. Here. I hate the damn colors. Alright, so monthly wise on Zenfin, we got rejected and sniped out at the 786, and we've come down and hit our support box that I thought it might hit. And we've made a nice green candle up. But actually we hit the support line perfectly. Look at that. Damn, Keith. When did I draw that? I don't even remember drawing that joint. But that hit perfect, bro. Look at that. Dude. I didn't even know I drew that. But look how perfect that come out. So, let's get a little closer here. And, we had this retrace consolidation and up, and then retrace and then up, and then we had a hard retrace. Looks like we did a 1618 down here. So let's measure from this top to the bottom and see if we can get ready for a breakout here. And what do we need to get it to happen? God, the colors drive me crazy on this, man. Let me just friggin' fix that. There we go. Okay. Much better. Golly. I do not do the colors, y'all. So, Looks like we haven't hit the 50 yet. This thing can go all the way to 0069 or 007 basically. It can go all the way up there before it stops. That's still a very large percentage. That's still another 15% it can go. That's just for the week. No, actually, I'm sorry. Yeah, 15% at least. And then it can come on up here if it like. You know, it can go up to the 786 or the 618, one of those other two lines. It's got a low end of 15% and a top end of 50%. So that's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. That's pretty damn good, honestly. Hey, what's up, Nick? Let's see. Too many matching numbers. What you mean, Dre? Too many matching numbers. I'm confused. Let's see. I'm doing pretty good, Nick. It was a decent day. It was a busy day, but man, the day goes by faster when it's busy, right? I don't have many of those. Sometimes I have slow days, like lately, and it sucked. Dre says, "All right, I got you. Hold up, I see." All right. VT and Zeal. Well, let's do it. VT and Zeal are both ahead. But VT has come back pretty hard. It flattened out up top. And look how flat it got, and it started nosing over. There's some support here. Looks like it's searching for it. It's under the 200. I don't like that. And it's under the 8 at the same time. That's coming down more. That's coming down more. It's going to have to play out and do its thing. But I think that's why I got these boxes drawn like I have them. Yep. That one's going to come down. I don't like that look at all. We made a lower high and a lower low multiple days in a row. That's a downtrend, bro. Bands are tightening. You got moving averages over top, the 21 over top, death cross approaching, the hundreds curling over. I mean, I know there's some room to go up on the MACD right here, and that's possible. It could fool around here, but that's playing around too much with the 200 right there for me. I want to see it come off of that before I buy it. Come on up here somewhere, and then I'll buy you. But not until then. That's flirting with disaster right there. You're going to hear me say, new guys, that I'll say I don't like a chart. And I'm not going to bullshit y'all and say, oh my God, I love that project. Yes, I'm going to buy it. That's not how it works. With me, it's all straight up charting, 100%. If I think a chart looks bad, I will gladly tell you. If I think a chart looks good, I will gladly tell you. That ZenFin chart looks good. Okay, but I need to see a little bit more first before I buy. I wouldn't buy this till it breaks the 50 and holds. And why? Because that's confirmation. Okay, I want that confirmation. Like that candle right there don't look so hot to me. You know what I mean? I don't like that. So show me something else. It's like it hit R1 and bounced down. Now it's going to get caught under the pivot. So that's what I'm saying. You can't jump in on these big green candles, man. You got to watch out. Got to watch out. Yeah, share me that up, Dre. Let me see it, bro. You could put it in a Telegram group. That's fine. 100%. 200 is strong resistance. If it stays under there, that's bad, dude. I don't want to see that. I don't even know what this fib is right now, so let's get rid of that. Let's pull these Bollinger Bands off because they are tight, and that's all I needed to see. Here, and there. Oh, not that one. This one. Okay. This one's in a different spot than VET. And VET was down here under the 200. This one's actually over in between the 50 and the 100, getting sandwiched. However, it got rejected and it fell under the 8 and 21. Looks like we got a trend line here forming a pennant. Oh, actually, there's a big trend line. Hold up. I see it. Yeah, look. something like this. Yeah, see? That hasn't broken that yet. I'd like to see it break that. Show me something. Looks like it retraced. I did this chart earlier, didn't I? Yeah, I did this chart earlier. This is the one Mr. Phibb was talking about. Alright, so. Yep, snipered. 786, 886 line, ate it alive, and it dropped hard. Hard. Turns out that if it had a broke over this trend line, it would have hit the 786 and 886 and hung out here. And it didn't do that. It immediately rejected, which kind of makes me think we have more down ahead because that's such a bearish engulfing. And now we're testing the bottom of those two EMAs. That looks like more down to me. Sorry. All right. Okay, so I want to talk about something real quick. I want to get in on. Yeah, we're about to do some new stuff right here, Darth. Hang on a second. Let me message Darth back. All right, so I wanted to talk about confirmation bias, what it is, how it works, and why it's so bad. Okay. It's important to surround yourself with people that help you. Okay, it's very important. And I'm going to use my favorite athlete of all time, Michael Jordan, as an example here. Okay, and why am I doing that? Well, because it's a bad thing. Okay, so Michael Jordan might be the greatest basketball player that ever lived. It's arguable. You could say yes or no, whatever. I don't care. You know, it's one of them things where you look at it and you say, he is or he isn't, I don't care. He's still one of the greatest to ever do it. So, on the basketball court, magnificent, extremely competitive, and he's able to use that competitive drive to push himself farther. When you shit on him and you tell him he's not any good, he puts it back in your face after he shows you he can do it, okay? Problem. Once he retired from basketball and he got into the executive side, he's been terrible. He's been terrible. And why is that? Well, it really comes down to the people he hired. He hired his brother. He hired some buddies. He hired some old business partners to come and run a business with him. He hired yes men. He hired people that would confirm things for him or confirm his own beliefs. That's confirmation biased. That's you having someone else, regardless of whether it's right or wrong, confirm your belief before it's even a reality. Now, how does that relate to cryptocurrency? It's pretty damn simple, okay? Every single influencer on Twitter is confirmation biased. All of them. If you get off of here and tomorrow you start watching Digital Asset Investor and you start watching Kevin Cage and you start watching the Airy chick, I don't even know who she is. It's just confirmation biased. You're watching this video to pump yourself up to think something's going to do more than it actually is. Do you have any evidence that these things are going to do what they say? Well, no, you don't. Do you have something of the contrary? Someone saying that the chart doesn't look good. Hey, yes, you have me. But you still think it's going to go. You still think, God, no, they're wrong. And you go watch another video, and another video says XRP is the greatest thing that ever existed. Then you go see another video, and it says, man, XRP and XLM are the greatest things on planet Earth. And then you have me in the background saying, man, bro, the chart looks bad. It's not time to buy right now. And you go, that Keith guy's an asshole. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Interestingly enough, I do know what I'm talking about. And that's the problem. You're looking for that confirmation bias rather than trying to prove yourself wrong. That's what I try to do. I try to prove myself wrong. I look at these charts and I go, what am I missing? What am I missing here? Is something wrong? This looks like it might go up. Let me see if I can figure out why it won't. Well, okay, it's over the 8. It's over the 21. But it's not over the 200. That's not good. It could get stuck under there, couldn't it? Yeah, it's over the 8. It's a buy, but it's under the 200. Man, that's not good enough for me. I'm confirming to myself that I could have bought, but I'm also stopping myself using common sense by looking at the chart and saying, no, not a good time, Keith. Of course, I could just jump in that thing and say it's going to go. And then when it starts to drop, I keep buying the dip and buying the dip and buying the dip. But that's not how you make money. It's not. Confirmation bias doesn't get you any money. Confirmation bias costs you money. You join these groups of guys, and all they do is talk about how great something is. And no one ever has any evidence of why it's so great. No one ever says, "No, here's the problem, bro. It looks like this." And you don't look at that. You just want to see the positive. And I had guys message me in my inbox and talk about how, no, you don't understand. If you just make it seem more positive, more people will come. Man, look, I'm not going to lie. I've given away XRP because I feel like it's my job to give it away. I don't want you guys' money. People tip me. People give me money. People buy shirts. By the way, the shirts are in the description of this live stream right now. Please go get your shirt. They're super cool. Any money I make, we give it away. That's how I do this. You might be here because you saw I was giving XRP away, but guess what? I do it for a reason, okay? Because I don't want your money. So you got to avoid confirmation bias. We have a group full of guys here that may disagree with everything I say, and I might disagree with everything they say, and it's okay. You don't got to get emotional and get upset. It's fine. As a matter of fact, it's a good thing that I don't agree with everybody. It's a good thing that everybody doesn't agree with me. You may be taking what I'm saying and listening to it and applying it to yourself, but sometimes I screw up. Hey, look, I said Bitcoin was going down. Look what it did. It went right through the resistance that I said it wasn't going to go through. So, now what? Well, now we wait. Do I think it's still going to come down? Yeah, man. I'm not sold yet. It never closed that CME gap, and I know it could take a year for that to happen. I understand. But when I look at these altcoins and they're just in the gutter, like, bro, some of these things are so bad looking. You're not going to tell me that one asset is going to just fly up and leave all the other ones behind, especially one like Bitcoin. I'm just not going to hear that. That's unrealistic. All the big down we've had and little ups, the big down, little up, big down, little up. That's downtrend. That's not uptrend. Really, the only one that did anything was Bitcoin. And I want to pull up the Bitcoin Dominance Chart here so you could see something. Yeah, look. I showed some other guys this today. I'm going to look at that chart in a second, Dre. Hold up. Showed some other guys today and talked to a guy on Twitter who's pretty cool from Australia. The Aussies are always pretty cool in my opinion. He's a really chill dude. He doesn't get mad when I comment on his shit. Which is cool, right? I like that. So, this is the BTC Dominance Chart on the monthly. It has never once broken and held the 50 moving average. Never in the history of Bitcoin has it done it. Does it look like it's trying to now? Yeah, but if we put a fib on it, look, hasn't broken anything. I could even adjust my fib to a tighter spot, down here. And look, it sticks not even to the 50 or anything. So we're going to have to see on this. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Go on the weekly. It has crossed some weekly lines, but it's never broken held to 200. Look, and now it's getting stuck under it again. So do I think this dominance is going to keep going up? Nah, bro. Topping out the KDJ. This is still bearish. Moving out. Resistance. RSI is coming up some, but it's not like amazing looking. It is nice looking, but I need to see more. That sucks, right? But I'm holding back on buying so hard, right? I'm just trying my best not to panic buy, because that never works. That never works. Let's see. I don't think anyone has confirmation bias, as now definitely isn't the time to buy. You should have bought when they said buy. Let's see. Oh, no, Dre. I agree. I agree. You should stick to where you were already going to buy, in my opinion. Like you're saying, if you've got an idea where you want to buy, you should have already done it. Every chart's going to be a little different, and you've got your favorites that you like. That's fine. But you need to also understand that sometimes this shit isn't going to work out. You better not get mad about it because the chart doesn't care whether you like it or not. Let's look at XLM real quick. I want to pull this up, and I'm going to look at what Dre sent me. Now look, Dre, I got these green boxes in here, okay? Don't get me wrong. I've had these green boxes up there for a minute now. Especially up here at this red resistance line. Man, that chart isn't very helpful though. Let me pull up the full chart. Yeah, that's better. Okay, yeah. And that's daily. Let me look at monthly here. So here's the problem, Dre. Man, that thing looks like shit on the monthly, bro. And we got this downtrend right here that I don't like seeing. Now I want to look at what you sent me, so don't fret here. I want to do this from multiple angles. I want to try to unconfirm myself here. You know what I mean? I don't want that. I don't want that confirmation bias. I want to prove myself wrong. All right. So, looks like we broke the pivot. That's cool. From this daily down would be like a weekly one. And we haven't broken the 50 yet. Yeah, Dre. See, that's what gives me pause, man. Like 088, that's the 50 line. That's also where the 8 EMA or this moving average is right here on this. I've got it up there for a reason. That's the 100. Okay. I mean, I feel like that's gonna get hung up right there. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to like tell you wrong things or whatever, but I feel like that's gonna get hung up, man. Look, it's getting rejected right now weekly by that 100 moving average and the 8 EMA and the 21 EMA, all right there in a big ball. The KDJ is going right at it. Look at that. I mean, I agree with you. It can come up more. Don't get me wrong. I agree. That's weekly. Let me put some more weekly lines in here and let's just keen in on this a bit. Weekly. Right there. It's actually. So it needs to be there. Something like that. I got wicks here. Bodies here. Wick there. Yeah, that's more like it. So it needs to be on the top. So right near that 50, man. Maybe even 9 flat. How many percent would that be to 9 flat? So that would be another 8% at least to that 9 flat. Hang on, America is Kemet. I'll get to you in a second. Don't leave, okay? I'm gonna go through all these one by one. Gizmo Snyder. I invest in crypto when stocks go up and stocks when crypto goes up. Hey, Gizmo, bro, I feel you, dog. Let's see. Let's see. All right, let me look at Dre's chart that he sent me real fast. So you've got the cloud up. So you got it going to the top of the cloud, Dre, or above the top of the cloud. I kind of see what you're saying, but those lines are really faint. Okay, I got you. Let's see. 8, 21, 13. And this is 2 hour. And you've got it. I don't hate what you're putting here, man. I don't disagree with what you're saying. I'm just a little hesitant on it. I'm trying not to be super optimistic about this shit just yet. You know what I'm saying, bro? Um, hmm. I mean, I'm with you on XLM. I never sold some of that XLM. I still have it. Okay. XLM is one of the few that I kept. I told you I was 95% in USDT. The 5% is Link and XLM. I never sold that. I still have it. Let's see. And that 1000 XRP. But I'm giving that away. So I'm with you on this XLM, Dre. Don't get me wrong, okay? I know I sound pessimistic, but it's not like that. It's not like that. I'm just trying to walk softly, my dog. I'm trying to walk softly. But I'm with you. You probably own more than I do. But you know what I'm saying? I'm I'm here with you. All right. Let's see what America's Kemet. You needed to talk about XRP. Well, let's talk about XRP. Let's pull it up. How long America is Kemet? I'm just going to call you Kemet now, right? How long is Kemet? How long have you been in XRP? How long have you been buying for? Do you know what your average cost of XRP is? Do you have like any idea what you think cost-wise your average buying price would be? And I'll show you what I'm asking for because I'll kind of explain to you the chart here as we go. Everybody likes to know about XRP because XRP is everybody's favorite. That's why I'm giving some away. See, Darth has XLM going down, but it broke up through your pennant. But this, yes, see, man, it is breaking north on the MACD right there. See, that's what I'm saying. It's like an in-between chart, bro. You got 9.5, and I said roughly 9 to 10. You got a trend line right there too, at roughly 10 cents. Okay, well, I mean, I still think that means up. You've been buying for 1 year, Kemet. Today is October 20th, so October 20th of 19. So you're right about where you bought, right? You've got a pretty decent buy-in. I'd say your average buy-in is what, like 23 cents, something like that. Kemet, like 23 cents. Don't tell me how much XRP you have. I don't care to know that. I'm just trying to figure out where your average buying price is. And I'm going to chart that for you. Rug says forever. Average buying is 30 and it's going nowhere. Yeah, see, my average buy-in was about 28 cents, Rug. And I sold mine at 32. All but 1,000. And it's just sitting in Tether now. And I'll buy some when it comes back down. But I just don't. You know how I feel about it. So 24 cents. Okay, sweet. So let's do this first. Let's draw your 24-cent line here. And make that red and a big thick red line because we like them thick, boy. Let's do it green because that's your buy. Let's label it Kemet. Call it the Kemet line. How about that? All right. So I've said this before, but here's my problem with XRP. What happened back here happened with very low resistance, okay? Very low resistance. You had far less room of loss and far more price action back when this coin first started, okay? I'm going to put in some quick resistance lines. You basically had 2 or 3, and it blew right through them, okay? It had to consolidate for a while, but once it got going, it went right through them, okay? We went through them, and we did a beautiful, from this point right here, down to the bottom. We did a 1618 retracement. We hit the golden ratio perfectly. We pulled back some and we went up more. This was a true parabolic move. We went up, we didn't retrace much, and we continued to go up. If someone tells you something is parabolic, that's what it is. When it goes up beyond all-time high, has a slight down move, and goes back up more. Anything else is not parabolic. Jesus Christ. It's just a move. It's not parabolic. Anyway, now, as we've gone along, XRP has changed. Okay, we've developed far more resistance lines. We already have this one. Here's another. Here's another. And we're probably going to have one in here with all these wicks. Here is the big one, man. The big one, the big bad mama is 30 cents. Right there. Probably going to have one in here. That's just a monthly. Let's step down to weekly, because it doesn't get any better there. Now you can see more resistance lines in here. Right, here's one. We'll make these orange because I do orange weekly lines. And definitely there. I got lots of wicks and some bodies getting caught. And more down here, 37 cents. That looks just as bad as 30 cents, really. So look, that's there's one more right here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe even 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 lines minimum that we have to get through. 11 resistance lines that we have to get through. And these aren't weak resistance lines. These are strong monthly and weekly resistance lines. Dailies you can break through easier. But these XRP resistance lines are much, much, much heavier. It's going to take a long time for XRP to make the move that you want it to make. Bitcoin is about to, what it looks like, make a move up. Let's say Bitcoin hits all-time high again. That's going to put XRP around 45 to 58 cents. And that's with Bitcoin at all-time high. That's going to put XRP at 45 to 58 cents. I know that sucks to hear, but that's the chart telling me that. From there, what happens? Then you're going to get stuck at roughly 84 cents, roughly $1.05, roughly $1.44, all the way back up to 238, all the way back up to all-time high, and we're going to fail somewhere in there, okay? We're going to fail and have to pull back down, and it's going to have to come back up after that again, okay? Because that's what charts do. They go up and they go down. It's the way it works. Is XRP a good long-term project? Yes. When I say long-term, I mean 5 to 10 years. I don't mean 5 to 10 months. Okay, so remember that. You could have much, much more money being made in a much quicker fashion on other charts and still get into this chart later and make way more money than you thought. Okay? The gains here that are available are really good now. How long are you willing to wait? Because from here up is 12,000, 13,000%, okay? It may take 5 years to get 13,000%. Mithril might do that in a year. Which one would you rather wait on? Would you rather wait on the year or the 5 years? And that's a simple answer for me. XRP CEO Brad Garlinghouse was just on Fox News last week. Interesting. What happened when he went on the news? What happened when he went on the news? The chart went down. He went on the news and the chart went down. So I ask you, Swell, last year, chart went down. Swell, year before that, chart went down. Swell, this year, chart went down. Brad Garlinghouse goes on CNN, chart goes down. Brad Garlinghouse goes on Fox News, chart goes down. 5 million good articles on Twitter, chart goes down. 2.5 years later, chart still goes down. None of that matters. None of that matters. I know this sucks to hear, and I come off as a dick sometimes, and I'm sorry, but none of that matters, man. It has nothing to do with the chart. This chart makes the news, not the other way around, okay? All you hear about XRP is the amazing partnerships that they make. Oh man, they're going to kill it. They're going to be the next digital currency. Why is the chart less than a quarter? If all this is true, why is the chart less than a quarter? And there's no answer for that. And if you do a little bit of common sense, at $589 XRP, that would be $4 quadrillion market cap for XRP. And why would only XRP be that high? So then you would need that much money in Bitcoin, that much money in Ethereum, that much money in Litecoin, and that ain't going to happen. Okay? I need you to realize that. That's far-fetched. And as they say here, that's hopium. And hopium gets you nowhere. Hopium gets you wrecked. Gets you nowhere fast. I'm a former hopium addict. Almost everybody in this chat is a former or current hopium addict. It doesn't get you anywhere. The correct time to buy this, I know this is going to suck. The correct time to buy this is over 30 cents. When you see this chart break 30 cents and hold it for a week, we can talk. It hasn't done that. It hasn't done that in a very long time. In fact, I'll tell you how long. The last time it was over 30 cents and held. August of 19, it was 32 cents. From since then, it's been a year and almost 3 months since it's been over 30 cents. At what brain thinks that's going up real fast? Not happening. In my opinion, this isn't worth buying until it's over 30 cents. Over 30 cents, we've broken some resistance and we have some support. And we can continue to try to make a move up. But until then, no thank you. Now you're good at your buy-in at 23 or 24 cents. Okay, you're in the profit. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? You bought low. I've told this before, but I bought XRP at 11 cents when we had that dip. Me and Andrew were watching that chart, and I put $1,000 on it at 11 cents. I've already sold that and moved on to something else, which I encourage everyone to do. Buy and sell. Holding is fine, but you need to understand you're missing out on massive gains by just holding on to one thing and hoping it goes up. Because we're not going to repeat 2017 again, okay? It's going to be a much slower and gradual process. When we get over all-time high, price discovery kicks in and we're full on in TA mode and things can move much faster. But until then, XRP has one of the worst looking charts in crypto. And I know that sucks, but it does. It's a top 5 coin based on hopium. And that sucks, man. I know it does. It got me at 1.2 and I got off the hopium and I've found better charts and better assets. And I hope everyone else does their own thing and uses TA the wise way. You don't look at the news and play that. You don't look at Twitter and play that. You don't watch YouTube hype videos and get lost, okay? If you're watching a channel called Moon Lambo, I need you to think about that for a second. I need you to think about that for a second. Like, use your brain. Come on. Let's see here. I got a current buy at 19 to 20. That's awesome. Oh, yep. We'll explain that, Darth. You're exactly right. When will America get a full digital dollar? 10 years. Maybe. Oh, TR. Yeah, I got you. Hang out. Let me get you. I'll get you in a second. What do I mean when price discovery kicks in? I'll show you in a second. Kemet, what I mean by 10 years is I work in the air conditioned field. Every single day I walk up to people and they talk about money and I'll mention cryptocurrency and they immediately shake their head. Okay? Immediately shake their head. And that's anybody. Oh, Moon Lambos, yeah. That's anybody who is over the age of 40, really. When you mention taking away their cash, it's an immediate no. Immediate no. So what you're asking me is, the largest voting base says they don't want to do it. It probably ain't going to happen. Okay, so when do I think we get a full digital dollar? When they're old enough to not be the largest voting base anymore, which in my opinion is 5 to 10 years away. Just being the statistics and using the numbers in my head there, you're not going to break the voting base as far as getting their cash away. Okay, I get it. I'm down with digital. I use it every day. I hardly ever keep cash on me anymore. But there's still a massive portion of the population who vote in America and don't want to get rid of their cash. That's the problem. Will they have to comply if a bank says so? You could say that, but what if they just decide not to put their money in the bank no more? You can't stop them. You know what I mean? Person to person being cash will still happen. And if it ain't person to person, it'll be with liquor or whatever else. It's happened since the beginning of time. And there's nothing illegal about bartering. What do I mean by price discovery? When there's no price, above, there's no resistance above, the coin or the asset or the stock has to discover a new price. And we do that by pulling fib retracements, looking at our indicators, and trying to find the point where we think the target's going to hit. Okay, and that will be discovering a new area or discovering a new price, and this will also create new support and resistance lines. But unfortunately, we can't do that until we get over the all-time high, like Link and VET did. Okay, those broke all-time high. They price discovered, they found a spot, and they've since retraced. Okay, that's price discovery. My father hates crypto, bro. Everybody in my family hates it. My cousin shut me down when I brought up cryptocurrency and cussed me out. Okay, and I was like, okay, fine, never mind then. Let's see. Oh, yeah, XRP. So, let me explain this to you. I've explained supply and demand for you, but a bunch of you guys have never heard how supply and demand works. This is simple. To show y'all that my girlfriend really sits here and teaches, she teaches Chinese kids stuff, scales, lungs, okay? Scales are worth $1. Lungs are worth $100. I have several scales. I have 1 lungs. This is more valuable than these. Why? Because there's less of them. I have multiple of these. I can lose one and I still got multiple. I can lose another and I still got multiple. But I only have one of these. These are $1 bills. This is a $100 bill. That's why a $100 bill is worth more than a dollar bill. Not because of what's printed on it, but because there are less of them in circulation than there are of $1 bills. Okay, this is called supply and demand. There are less supply of $100 bills. There's more demand. There's a higher supply of $1 bills. There's less of a demand. Tickle Me Elmos every Christmas time. The price of a Tickle Me Elmo goes from $20 to $100. Why? Because there's only a few of them and a shit ton of people want them. Okay, so supply is low, demand is high. XRP gets dumped on the market every month, 500 million worth. 500 million worth of XRP is taken out of the vault and sold. And if they don't sell it, they put it back up and it kicks the can down the road farther. It's going to be 5 years before all that supply is gone into the real world. That could take at least 5 years, if not 8 years, 10 years. You really don't have any way of saying so. So you're stuck. You don't know. When the supply is controlled, the demand is controlled. So know that. Until they decide they're not ever going to sell anymore again, you're going to have to wait. That's all there is to it. Let's see. What if the business decide they don't want to take their cash? Corporations hold the power of the country. Well, that happens over in China now. They decided they didn't want to take cash. You had to go put your money in a machine and get a credit thing. That'll eventually happen, Thurman. I'm down with it, okay? I'm with you. But you got a large portion of the voting population that ain't going to like that shit. And it's going to be a fight. Let's see. We need to get a robust blockchain tech to get the digital dollar. Absolutely. Man, don't sell those lungs for 100. Y'all are stupid. Let's see. Hey, what's up, your mama? If XRP don't go to $100, I'm selling it. Brother, sell it right now. Sell it right now. I've got $32 as the top of the line, and that'll take years. Sell it right now. I know, right? Unfortunately, some older people are kind of snowflakes too, man. They don't like being told what to do, and they immediately shut down. Yeah, bro, you got screwed over, your mama. Who did you follow to tell you to buy that? I'm just curious. Who was the one that put you on XRP and then gave you all the feels about it? Hey, Dustin, what's up, brother? He said Algo's going the wrong way. Well, real quick, let's have a gander at it, my bro. I see it's up 5%. Don't fret. Okay. We're under the 200, brother. You're all right. Let me take a picture of it and send it to him. Copy. Paste. Under the 200. Hard barrier. Don't panic. All right. So, Bitcoin. TR said 14,000 Bitcoin. I don't think so. I've been wrong before. So, it's fighting 886 right now. Is it possible? Yes. I think it is. We're going to have to see. But my indicators are getting high, okay? RSI's into overbought. The KDJ is high. We're going to have to see here, okay? I'm not sold yet. Although this looks good. I'm not going to lie to you. It looks good. I just don't see it. Man, it's tough. It's right there, y'all. It really is. It's right there to go. It's right on the cliff's edge, okay? I'm still have my concerns. I don't like the fact that it moved for the whole day up and nothing moved up. It all went down. And Bitcoin went up by itself, which is driving the market by itself. It almost seems like, I don't know, man. If you're asking me, is it possible to 14,000? Yes. And I'd say it needs to break a key level first, okay? I'd say it needs to break. Yeah, look at that. It's right on 886. Golly. If it can hold 12.3. Well, wait a minute. If it can hold 12.3 for the rest of the day, I would say we're going to go up. 12.3. Like, it has to hold it for a whole day. Then I might be like, okay. But not until then. Hey, what's up, Matt? Good to see you, brother. Can't remember the last time I used cash for the last 3 years when I go out. I just use the phone and keys. Exactly, dude. I use Samsung Pay all the time. Some beggars on the street take donations. I usually give them my coins, dude. A guy I worked with. Aha, what's up, bro? You got some advanced bums in your neck of the woods? That's pretty good to swipe that card. City bums. There are some fundamental problems with the technology. We need to absolutely assure that we have no problems in the future. Yep. Yeah, that's another thing TR just brought up. Here's an interesting point, okay? If you're the government and you're going to use an asset to replace the dollar and you're going to back it with a digital asset, why would you pick a private company to do that? Isn't that kind of like insider trading? Why wouldn't you just make your own? I would just make my own. I get it, what it does, but why couldn't the government make a similar type setup to XRP? You know, Hedera Hashgraph is really close to XRP, right? So who's to say the government doesn't make their own? And then all these people who have all this XRP, then what? You're stuck, bro. You're stuck. And that's a fundamental problem, just like TR is mentioning, okay? OZ, what's up, guy? It's Oswaldo from the Bitcoin Embassy in Montreal. My man. Montreal, Canada. Let's go. I like the Canadians, bro. I like them. Some of the funniest people I've ever watched are Canadians, dude. They don't play around. I got you, Dustin. No sweat, brother. I get it. Don't worry. Y'all are chopping it up over here in the group. I like it. Oh, real quick. Yeah, okay. So how many of y'all dudes in the chat right now have been told buy the dip? I want to see how many of y'all been told to buy the dip. Because I want to show y'all a chart, dude. Acre sent me this. And I was like, bro. That is nasty what he showed me. Where is this bitch at? Where's it at? I ain't even got it on here. Man, I got it somewhere. Yeah. Okay. Let me show you something right here, everybody who just buys the dip. If that's the case, and you're supposed to buy the dip, Forest Plus is a perfect example of why we shouldn't just buy the dip, okay? This is why we should sell the top and buy the bottom, and sell the top and buy the bottom. Because this is what happens, man. This is what happens. Here's a dip. You bought it. 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 Oh, look, a pop. You think you're getting rich. Nope. Look, another dip. And then we come down some more. And you buy another dip. 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 Well, look, man, you've bought all this and you've accumulated, right? That's what they say. Hey, man, I'm accumulating. Don't shit me. I'm accumulating, okay? This is my chance to accumulate. What have you accumulated? You've accumulated 92% loss in value. That's what you've accumulated. You've bought 8% worth of shit. You've bought Sears. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about buying the dip every time? When are you going to sell? When are you going to take money? Why haven't you been buying and selling and buying and selling and buying and selling and buying and selling? That is accumulating. What happens? You buy and you sell, and that extra profit you wait. And when the dip happens, you buy and you wait for the pop up, and then you sell, and then you take your cash and you wait again. And then you buy and then you sell, and you take your cash, and all of a sudden, what was $100 is $400. Then you buy and wait. Okay, now we're moving up. Now we're doing our thing. We're breaking averages. We're breaking resistance lines. Now I'm able to hold. You want to buy the bottom. You don't want to buy the dip. Whoever said buy the dip lied to everybody. You buy the bottom. You don't buy the dip. That is not investing. Buying the dip is getting wrecked. Buying the dip is what got people buying XRP at $3. And those are the same people who are influencers now, okay, who are telling everybody to buy. You've been buying XRP since $3, and you're the guy telling everybody what to do? Wait a minute. You've been buying XRP since $3, and it was 11 cents, and you're the dude telling everybody to buy? No. I got a problem with that. How do you fix this? Start using technical analysis and find the places to buy and sell. This is why I sold at 32 cents. I could have sold at 34. I missed out. I just wanted to show you this chart real quick to show you that if you keep buying the dip, you'll never stop. Okay, you buy the bottom. You don't buy the dip. You could have just waited for this thing to close over the 50 MA and confirm one time to buy. You bought this one because it closed and confirmed. Then it went right back down, so you got back out. And you waited, and you waited, and you waited, and it popped over. But it didn't confirm. It immediately rejected, right? So you still haven't bought. You're waiting, you're waiting, you're waiting. It finally broke some kind of barrier right here. I'll be looking for a buy now. Not for positive, but I'll be looking for a buy. Hasn't broken one hard barrier in its entire history of the friggin' coin. Okay? Wait. Buy the bottom. Don't buy the dips. That doesn't work. It got everybody nowhere. It gets people mad and wants people to get out of the space because they don't see the things happening that they want it to happen. What did your mama say right here? If it don't hit $100, I'm selling. That sentiment is real in a lot of places, okay? You look at that, because we watched it happen over in another stream, where a guy would say, man, this sucks. I'm not making my money. I'm getting out. I'd rather just do stocks. And they go, man, don't do that. But I'm tired of not making money. I'm supposed to have Moon Lambo by now. But why don't I have it? Well, that's not fair. Okay, well, guess what? I'm sorry. But you've been lied to. And that sucks to hear. And I know nobody wants to take it on the chin and realize that they've lost a lot, and nobody wants to hear that, okay? I know that, and I'm sorry, because I didn't like to hear it at first. But you're wrong. I was wrong at first. I was the dude waiting on this big, massive candle to pop up and make me rich, and I looked like a fool for it, because I told multiple people to buy, multiple people to be ready for this, and it failed and failed and failed and failed. I look like a fool, but I'm not going to do that again, okay? I've learned my lesson, and this is why I teach what I do. This is why I show what I do. This is why I don't take any money for it. I want you to know the mistakes that I made, and I want you to not make them. Okay, don't make them. Be smarter than me. Don't be dumb. Be smarter than me. You have a chance to be smarter than me. You're watching this because of technical analysis. This is technical analysis. I don't do guessing. I don't do guesswork. I'll tell you right now that Bitcoin's popping on up past 886, and it looks like it's ready to move. I'd like a confirmation here. The indicators are really high, so I'm still not buying. I want a confirmation. That is spooky to me, how high that RSI is. How that KDJ is up. I don't like that, y'all. I'm not going to tell anybody not to buy. I'm telling you what I'm doing. I'm not going to buy yet. I'm going to sit and chill. I need to see some stuff happen first before I buy. Y'all are free to do what you want, though. Hey, it's y'all's money. I say this all the time. It's your money, not mine. If you want me to spend your money, bro, just send me the shit on Cash App. I'll spend it. So, you know what I'm saying? All right, let's scan through some of these comments real quick. Yeah, what Rug just said. I bought $40,000 worth of dips. That sucks, man. Buys the dip. Yep. Buys it. Man, Final Mythology said it right. You bought it straight to hell. What do I think of Tron? Tron, I'll look at it in a second. Hang on. I'll show you. All right, look what Darth just said right here. Force Plus. Use case equals bridge currency. It's decentralized, and it has all the good descriptors of everything like XRP does. And look at that chart. That looks like dog's ass. Okay? That got you nowhere. All that use case and all that wonderful news got you nowhere. It got you wrecked. What did the chart say? The chart said it was going down. So why do you keep buying the dip? Just wait for it to go down and finish. Take your cash and set it to the side. If you can't save money, what are you going to do when you get rich? If you can't save $100, how the hell are you going to save $1 million? Be realistic here. Use your brain. Y'all are grown-ups. I shouldn't have to tell you this shit. That's why Bitcoin is different. I don't like Bitcoin, bro. Pump, hopium, buy more. Yep. Let's see. Bitcoin is good to buy at any price, depending on how long you're ready to wait for the price. I completely disagree, OZ. If we concentrated on one currency, what do you think would happen faster? Hold on. If we concentrated on one currency, it would happen faster than we think. I completely disagree with that also, OZ. Spend what you think you could lose. That's what I always said to people that buy Bitcoin, but they never lost. All right, so here's what I mean, OZ. So, or Oz. I'll just call you Oz because that's easier for me. Bitcoin is not a good price wherever you buy it. Why? Because there's a gap right now at Bitcoin on the CME gap chart that shows us that, on the CME chart, the gap is around 9,600. In my opinion, the better buy is 9,600. That's a better buy than 12,000. Why? Because this thing at 12,000 could drop down to 96,000. That's a 25% devaluation. All right. Would you rather have that 25% or not have it? Okay. What would happen if we concentrated only on one cryptocurrency? Well, this is going to suck for a bunch of y'all because y'all don't know this, but guess what? We don't matter. We don't matter. 94.3% of all these cryptocurrency trades that you see happening, if I go on Binance, if I go on Kraken, 94.3% of them are not people. They're software-driven trades. Okay? They trade no emotions. They trade on trend lines. They trade on time frames. They don't care about anything else except straight up 100% TA. Nothing else matters to them, okay? Now, if you went and concentrated on one coin, that coin would ride to a certain point, and then once that certain point got hit, that software would sell. It doesn't care. And then it would leverage that sale and make money on the way down. Okay? That's the way software trades work. Once we realize this, and this is not me making shit up, okay? These are facts. I have a video that I could share with anybody who wants it that talks about how the software trades work. I've spoken personally to a guy who works with the programmers who build the software that program the bots that trade this stuff, okay? I have a bot running. It's not on right now because the damn people who make it unlicensed it, so I got to buy a different one, but I have a bot running. It's still back testing right now. It only made $4 last week, but it's running. If I had more money, I could make more. They work. As a matter of fact, the stock market has more bot percentage than the crypto market does. The stock market is over 95%. Software trades, not people. Software trades. It's not people sitting back there going, I'm going to buy a sell. Let me write this. That's not how it works. It's not how it works. There's no emotions involved. Only time people buy and sell is when they watch the news and they see a stock and they think, okay, you're the 4%. You are nothing. I know that sounds like an asshole thing to say. But we who are watching this, you're nothing. In this investment world, you're nothing. Stop thinking that we're something, okay? It's time to start thinking like the software. Because that is the domination. Okay? The software is in charge. The software makes the rules. You can either get with it or get out. There's a movie that came out years ago, and he was a gangster, and he said you can get down or you can lay down. Okay? You can lay down nicely or I can put you down. That's the way the software stuff works, man. You can get with it or you can get left behind. And I'm not wanting to be left behind, okay? It's the reason I teach the stuff the way I do. Okay? I've been there. I've seen the software stuff. I run a bot. It works. If I had enough money, I would do more, okay? Let's see. I hope Bitcoin goes to zero ASAP, to be honest. That would be terrible, Thurman. The reason I say that is because Bitcoin is the only CME traded crypto. It has a lot of money involved in it. And if that happened, that would pretty much ruin all the fundamentals of every crypto chart, which would push every investor out of every crypto. And that would completely wreck the market. That's what I think would happen because that's the way investors work. They have bots that run this stuff for themselves. They don't even have to tinker with it. Bitcoin is only making others richer. I would like all of you here to be rich, but the more you pour into Bitcoin while flying behind, you could lose a lot. If you have 20,000 to pour into BTC, you'll be better making millions in real estate. Agreed. Oh man, if you'd like to get that bot, your mama, you can go on Kryl, Kryl, and pay for one yourself. It's $14 a month, and you can run the same bots that I run. There's also one on Zignally, which is Zingaly. There's a bunch of them there. You can rent those and run the bots all you want. You link up your Binance. If you don't want to do Binance, you can link up your Forex. You can hook up your MT4 to it, and you can run them on Forex. It's up to you, really. Anybody can do it. This is not special news. This is public knowledge. It's actually encouraged to do bot trades. Why? Because there's no emotions involved. I'm making up none of this, by the way. This is public knowledge, and you can go find it for yourself. See if I can find that video. Think I can? I gotta find the guy who sent it to me. Hold on. See if I can find it, and I'll share it to the thing here, and y'all can save it or whatever. Y'all can save it, and then after you save it, then you don't have to. You can watch it when this is over. It's a long video. I got you, Tron. I ain't forgot. Hold on, Kimmit. Where are you from, Kimmit? It's an interesting name. I can't find it right now. Hey, one of y'all fellas in the group, can y'all find that damn video I shared? The software trading video, the like documentary one. I don't know where the hell it's at. Documentary, maybe? No, I can't find it. Well, shit, hell with it. Anyway, I've got a video that explains all this stuff, okay? Alright. Tron. Let's do Tron real quick. How did I figure that out? You mean the Creel bot? Alright, so I started in Forex. That's where I oh, Phoenix, what's up, dude? Word. I started in Forex before I ever did any crypto. And what I learned is it's really, really tough to Forex is more steady, and you really have to be on your mark to make money in it. And I thought, gosh, I wish I could make more money. And then I found out this one thing I read online that said, you know, the software dictates. And I was like, what do you mean the software dictates? And I thought I would dig into that a little bit. And it turns out the more you dig into it, you find out that a lot of people run just trading bots. And I was like, well, that seems illegal. And then you look into it and you go, no. They actually encourage you to run trading bots, because if you run a trading bot, it never stops. You never have to worry about it. And it removes your emotion. It takes away the fear. It takes away the FOMO. It removes it for you, so you don't have to worry about it. I'm like, damn, man, I need to get in on that, but I didn't know how. Well, I just looked up some websites and started trying to find them. And you just type in Forex trading bot, type in crypto trading bot, and all these sites pop up. And I was like, well, I don't trust this shit. So what did I do? I put $10 in it. Bro, what's $10 in the grand scheme of things? I put $10 in it, and it didn't take my money away. And in fact, I made 13 cents. And I was like, damn, bro, I made 13 cents. Let's go. What if I put 100 in? I made $1.30. What if I put 200 in? I made $2.60. Okay, I'm not doing bad now. I get this. The more I put in, the more I make. Okay, fair enough. I'm not making a killing, but I'm making money. And I don't have to do anything except push a button. So, oh no, I'm with you, Oz. What do you mean by revolution? Like, I don't mean to like fully disagree with everything you say. I just see it from a different perspective. And I don't want you to take it personally or anything. It's not like that. I'm just giving it to you how I see it. And I don't like to cut corners and shit. Let me pull up Tron real quick, because he's been asking about Tron multiple times. And I got Tron over here, right there. Looks bad. It's under the 50. Oh, what? Let's look better here, TRX. Look back on the big time frame here. And see if we can't find. Now, it looks better on the big time frame, doesn't it? Looks a lot like XRP. Okay, so what do I see is, let's start with some resistance lines here. Not going to color them because I'm doing this quickly. That only works for TradingView. Okay. Looks like we're playing with a resistance line right now. We've broken some. That's good. All right. Let's do June 19. All right, up here. Looks like we got a rejection here on Tron. And we're sitting under 786. Looks like we got sniped out. That's a really nasty monthly candle right there. That's a shooting star monthly candle. That's also a lower low. Okay. High, low, low. That's a lower low. That means downtrend. That shooting star candle is nasty. Now, the good news is you got a doji forming here. And that could pop back up some, but I really don't like the look of that damn candle right there. That looks like down to me. And that would mean it comes down to maybe this next support line at 618 right here. It doesn't look like up right now. Let's look at weekly. That's a shooting star candle, and that did not look good. Just being real with you. All right, if we look at weekly, and we don't do June 19, and we just do the next available downtrend, which is here, to this one. This is annoying me. Let me switch this to the right. Okay. So we broke the important levels, and 1272 1414. Okay. A beautiful 1414 retrace right here. That's the same thing we saw on, if you remember KNC, it's the same thing we saw on Digibyte. It's the same thing we saw on VT, Zeal, and Dragon Chain. They all did the same 1414 move right here, okay? Very beautiful. It got stuck in the shit and it's fell down some. It does have some support right here. If it can't hold, the next support line down is 021. Okay? So it's not a super massive fall, but it is a fall. It could also get hung up in this area, which is 024, 025. So we'll see. It's got some more down in my opinion. Not a whole lot necessarily, but some more. I don't like that green candle right there either. That long ass upside down butterfly or dragonfly. I don't like that. That looks bad. Don't like that. Let's see. What do you mean, Oz? You a link for both those you use? You mean the trading bots? Is that what you're talking about? I do think there are paradigm shifts going to go down in our area. I just can't stop the future. I agree. Making money bot trading until you can withdraw. Well, I've already I withdraw it every month, TR. You can bot trade on Binance. You can bot trade on Kraken. You can bot trade on Coinbase Pro. So I don't think that's going to be a problem necessarily. Bittrex, you can bot trade there. KuCoin, you can bot trade there. It's really up to the one you want to do. I believe in a revolution too, but in terms of compliance with market industry like paying taxes, you have to be really good to be rich and not to. All right, so let me explain why I don't necessarily see the revolution happening like you think, okay? When you understand that banks, okay, seven banks control 75% of the world's money. So if you know that fact, then you should know that you'd be foolish to think that they're not going to get their nut, okay? They were given this power. They didn't have this kind of power until after 2009. 2007, 2009. These banks were merged together, and they own 75% of all the money flow in the world now. Just these 7 banks. Everybody else has to deal with the 25%, which is still a lot of money, but not like that 75, okay? A lot of people bank with those 75%. A lot of voters who don't want to get rid of cash bank with that. Is this going to happen eventually? Yes. I fully agree that it's going to happen eventually. Trying to predict that timeline, bro, is impossible. And I have no idea when it'll happen. I do think it will happen one day. I do think we'll be cashless one day. I'm with you 100% on that. I don't know when. And I don't like to guess. So I don't want to be that dude who guesses. You know what I'm saying? I just know... I know a lot of people who aren't cool with it. I know a lot of people who are young who don't care. And it's fine with them. I mean, it's fine with me. I'm not young anymore, so I'm cool with it. You just have a large voter population who are not cool with it. I see it being a problem for them. Yeah, this is going to come back to 12,000 at some point here, y'all. Just, roll with it. I see this coming back down. I know that I've said that before, but it looks good right now. But it's getting a long way from the 8, and the indicators are high. I just keep looking at this thinking no. I keep looking at it thinking no. Yeah, okay. We'll look at XRP. Still under 25 cents. Still getting hung up by every single resistance line. Let's see. From what I've seen in crypto, people need to learn to sell more than they do to buy. Absolutely. One of the hardest things to learn to do in investing is learning to sell. And what Frank just said is the most important thing. You've got to learn how to sell. Everybody, it's easy to hit the buy button, okay? It's hard to sell because you get that fear inside of you that tells you you're going to miss something. Listen, there's 4,390 coins. Bro, you're fine. You got plenty of other money, plenty of other ways to make money. You don't have to kill every trade. And you've already missed enough by not doing anything, okay? Let's be realistic here. Let's see. I mean, the revolution of how dynamic systems work. Make no mistake, this is all about control first. Absolutely. You control the money flow. I think it's harder to sell something you bought for pennies. Absolutely. Kind of goes back to the bot thing. No emotions. Okay, my number one, yo mama, I don't think I've ever seen you on the stream before, but my number one rule of investing, I don't care whether you're investing in baseball cards, toys to teach Chinese kids with, or crypto. No emotions. No emotions are allowed. Not happiness, not sadness, not fear, not greed. No emotions. Walk away if you're getting emotional. Because you're going to make a wrong idea. You're going to make a mistake. You're going to have the wrong idea, and you're going to screw up. And that's going to cause you to lose money. And what are we in here to do? We're in here to make money. Okay? Get with it. Get with it. No emotions. Remove your emotions and see how you do. When you remove emotions, I made 7 trades in a row today. That was the first time I've ever hit that many trades in a row today. 100% emotionless. On a 5-minute chart, just testing out strategies today. 7 in a row, bro. I was lit. I've never hit 7 trades in a row before. Never hit 7 trades. I always get stopped out. Now, interestingly enough, the first 2 trades I did today got stopped out. Okay, but then the 7 after that, I killed it. I was so happy, dude. I was like, let's freaking go. XRP got more resistance lines than actual cash invested. Exactly, your mama. I've been screaming this for almost a year now. Let's see. Cashless is coming faster than you think. Look at China. I'm fully with you, OZ. Bro, we're on the same page, okay? Don't get me wrong. When I went to China, I found out real quick they don't care for cash. Everybody has Alipay or WePay. And they have a QR code on their phone. They go bleep, and that's it. They're out the door. No receipts needed, no lines, nothing. I was like, bro, this is cool. Let me get mine loaded up. And then I got let down. Why did I get let down? Because I can't have a Chinese bank account and I can't load up my Alipay or WePay. Well, how do you load it up? Cryptocurrency. I can use Bitcoin. I can take Bitcoin. I can buy cash. I can take my cash and buy Bitcoin. I can take Bitcoin and load it up on Alipay. I can walk around China and pay for stuff with my phone and not have to have cash. Okay, that was 2 years ago. All right, 2 years ago. I learned real quick that cashless is coming. The problem is, all right, China doesn't have a grape in a bundle of money compared to what we have. All right, and we have a lot more people that have, I don't mean people like population, I mean people with money. We have a lot more people with money. Our money still drives the world here. I'm not necessarily saying US dollars. I'm talking about North American dollars in general. Our North American dollars drive the world. That's Canada, Mexico, and the U.S. Okay, we drive the world here. To think we don't is foolish. Will that change one day? Maybe. Being realistic, yeah, maybe. I also know that China's a communist country, and they're going to do whatever the hell they want. And we have that freedom here to not have to worry about that. Okay, so that's the difference. That's why I say it could take longer here. I'm with you 100% on what's going to happen. I can't predict the timeline, and I don't want to trick myself and give myself some kind of confirmation bias into thinking that I know that timeline. You know what I'm saying? I'm with you, though. What about NFT? Let's look at NFT. You've asked me about that, and I missed it. I'm sorry. NFT. Thank y'all for staying up with me this late, by the way. It's almost 1 in the morning, and y'all are just still trucking along. That's badass. By the way, in case y'all don't know, after I do this, I get up and go back to work at 5:30 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? No excuses. How bad do you want to be rich? Because I want to be rich pretty bad. How bad do you want to be? Ask yourself that whenever you're sleepy. Gosh, man, I don't know. I want to go back to sleep because is Keith asleep? I bet he's not. I bet he's awake. I bet he's charting. Maybe I should ask him. Oh, look, I asked him and he answered me. Damn, he is awake. What the fuck? How come he's awake? Oh, because Keith don't care, man. He wants to make that money. He's about that paper. NFT's an odd looking chart, dude. There's no downtrend there. Let's try it a different direction. So we broke the 50. Let me get down lower here. NFT, is this a DeFi coin? Darth, is this a DeFi coin? NFT? You know how I feel about DeFi coins. Hey, what's up, Site Commander? 7 a.m. in Spain. My God, bro. I'm glad to have a Spaniard on here. What's up, dude? How cool is that? Hey, OZ, I'm Oz. I'm glad to have you, bro. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate the conversation 100%, dude. I appreciate you showing up and chopping it up with me. This is how people can have civil conversations and get communication done without being pissed off at each other, okay? You guys see how this works? No negativity needed. He sees it differently than I do. I see it differently than he does. Nobody's mad at each other, okay? No one's mad. This is how it works. We can come up with different ideas. I'm looking at what he's saying, and I'm going, man, you know what? Maybe he's right. And he's looking at what I'm saying. He's going, well, man, I mean, you know. So that's the way it works. It's fine. We can disagree and still be friends, bro. It's fine. We need more of that in the crypto space, and I'm going to work on trying to do better, okay? I'm a dick sometimes, and I know that, and I'm sorry. NFT doesn't look so great to me. It's just kind of flat and sideways. And there's not enough chart here for me to be happy about. I don't know, right here maybe? Yeah. And then maybe down here. MACD's down. Can I pull this one Trading View NFT? Nope. That sucks. I'd like better data here. It's not ready to buy, that's for sure. We got a clear downtrend here. Clear downtrend. All right, I don't like that. I would like to break that line before you buy. And then you need to buy very carefully because you got to cross these lines, okay? Now, once this does get moving, it's got hardly any fractal here to look at. So that lends me to believe that it'll move rather rapidly once it gets over all-time high again. There's a good possibility it will. But we need to break this trend line first. Get up over this trend line, test it, and then it'll go. That may take a bit. I'm not sure when. We don't have much support here for it to find. It's trying to find support now. Like, here is some support. And then, is there any in here? Not really. Maybe here. So you got 0.065 and 0.58 as possible targets for NFT. That's way down there, I know. Let's see. The next time I share what I know about crypto, and hopefully I keep changing my. Hey, I mean, please give me all the information you got, because I constantly want to learn. And I know I say the things I say about Bitcoin because the percent gains aren't there for me. Okay, even at all-time high, that's only 100%. All right, and all these other coins offer me way more percent than Bitcoin does. I think Bitcoin's not going anywhere. I know proof of work doesn't work. It doesn't matter to the world. They see cryptocurrency as the first one. They don't care about all that stuff. Okay? Let's just be realistic. Let's see. Yeah, see what Darth just said right here. It said message Carolina Keith to join the group. Right here at the bottom, you see right here, it says Carolina Keith _1, and that's the Telegram symbol. Download Telegram. You can message me. We'll hook you up. There's my Twitter, there's my Facebook, and that's my Discord channel, okay? Almost all the same names. Isn't that interesting? That way it's easy to remember. All right. Me and Frank made some money on mainframe. Nice. Most definitely, I joined the late and learned about XRP and why the hell I've been losing money. Yeah, I know it sucks, bro. MFT is in the DeFi circle, though. Aha. Is ADA a choice? Or is XR, or is another XRP? ADA's got a better chart, Site Commander. It has a better chart than XRP. I like ADA. It's got less resistance than XRP, and it's got similar possible returns, if that makes sense. What's your honest opinion about XRP and all the BS that comes out every day called news? I told you, bro. Straight up, I'll give you my price points again here. If you take away the timelines and don't think about the timelines, okay? If we just look at the reality, here's where the prices could go in years from now. $9, $16, $32. Okay, we haven't even broke 30 cents yet. So don't even think about these numbers right now. I'm just telling you that's the possibility, because that's the technical point that this exact same move down here did, a technical move up. Okay, this will be a technical move up if it does do it. But it's going to take a long time to do. You got way more people in the space now, way more bots, way more investors, way more sellers than you had before. It's going to be a slow, continual drive. Points of an interest, okay? Over 30 cents and hold, I'd give that a buy. Over 48 cents and hold, I'd give that a buy. Over 52 cents? Hold on a second. Let me look. I forget the 50 number. $0.45 is the number. Over 45, I would buy. And then $0.52, I would buy. 67 cents I would buy, but not until then, okay? I need to see it get up over these numbers first. And I'm going to buy and sell and buy and sell and buy and sell. I'm not going to hold any of it. And the reason is because there's way more money to be made in buying and selling. If you're in your asset, you already know your points where you're going to buy and sell. Well, then just stick to your guns, man. No emotions. In my opinion, you can buy this at 45 cents and still make a lot of percent and not have waited for so long. At 45 cents, right here, you're still making 68,000% or 6,800%. If you're really going to complain about 6,800%, I'm not. That's a great return. That's a great return. Take it. And this way you're able to move your assets around and find other places to make money that don't waste your time. We're going to get caught in some sideways shit here on XRP. Don't get fooled. You're going to get caught in some sideways shit here. When it happens, just know I told you, all right? That's why we use the cloud, so we don't get caught in sideways trades. And look here at XRP. Oh, man. Can we, I shared this in the Telegram group, and I said, what are the chances this thing just goes right and follows the cloud down? Son of a bitch. I shared that the other day. I don't remember. I remember. No, I don't really remember. Sorry guys, I was late. Didn't mean to. No, bro. You ain't making me go backwards. I'll take any chart anytime. It doesn't matter to me. Dollar cost average and long hold on Myth. That's 100% what I'm going to do. I have an order in at 0043. My man. You know what you're doing, Nick. What is your target on, what is my target on, Myth? First target would be, let's erase this. First target. First of all, I'm probably looking at 00. Man, that thing could go from 004 to 0036. It could come all the way down there if it can't hold here. Let's just say it holds here, okay? Be hypothetical. My first target would then become 0028. That'd be my first target, then a retrace, and then a move that would copy Dragon and others. I'd like to see that. I'd like to see that happen. It looks like that's going to happen because there's some slight resistance here, right at 886. Okay. 011 on Myth would be a solid buy because you're waiting on confirmation. That would be okay. Or trying to buy the bottom now. That's fine. I still haven't bought Myth. I'm holding out and waiting. Okay. I got a lot of money to put in this on the side. I haven't done it yet. I got it sitting over here waiting, bro. Just waiting. Yeah, Nick's in there, Darth. He's popping. Yeah, he's the same popping Nick over there too. Myth Death Cross. Yeah, it looks bad. Let's see. Site Commander says closed bars by coronavirus. Government wants Spaniards to declare crypto to put taxes. I try to be fine. You start live 5 a.m. So sorry if I'm not here. Oh no, bro, it's fine, dude. Look, I get it. We're all over the world here. We're all over the world here. Yeah. Yeah. Spain is still a crypto haven, isn't it? Because I know Portugal is, and I know Germany is, and of course Cyprus is, and some others. Maldives, they are. That's a downtrend if I know what one is. You're damn right that's a downtrend. Look at that. There ain't nothing good about that yet. Nothing good about that yet. So, another thing, that's another rule of charting. A rule of doing technical analysis is find the downtrend, okay? Find the trend. Is it up or down? Up or down? Then you can start to make a decision on whether you should be buying or selling. Shorting or longing. Simple as that. Let's see. Yep, Site Commander, we have a private Telegram group. My name's right there at the bottom. You just download Telegram and message me. Same thing goes for your mama. If you'd like to know, just let me know. I'll get you hooked up. There's 17 people on here. I can't see you all, but I can see Site Commander, your mama, Nick, Darth, and Frank. Who else is on here? Y'all speak up. I'm glad to talk to you. Don't be afraid. I'm just a dude. If you'd like to disagree, that's fine. You just seen me disagree with OZ. Oz, we disagreed. It's fine. It's fine. I'm happy to hear what he's got to say. I don't disagree. I think there will be some sort of financial revolution. But I don't think the banks are ever going to lose $1. I think they'll be the first one to get their nut. What's up, Jeremy? They'll be the first one to get their nut. And we'll be wishing we got ours, but we won't get it as fast. Thurman's still hanging out with us. What's up, my guy? Dude, I learned that. I was so freaking right about trading. My friends kept saying hold. Yep. Sart's still here. Y'all are hanging tough, dogs. I like it. Damn beach ball under my feet. All right. What else was I saying I was going to discuss? I know I said don't buy the dip, buy the bottom. Don't fall for confirmation biased. Oh, if you're going to get into a group of guys and start talking, I need y'all to be careful because, like I said, you get into a group of guys who all think the same thing and it's all a bunch of yes men, you're going to lose. If y'all know about football, that means you're Dan Snyder or you're Jerry Jones. A bunch of yes men work for you. All they're ever going to do is pat you on the back and tell you how great you're doing, okay? Be careful. Don't be stupid. All right, what has Darth got here? Bitcoin. Don't look alive. Here we go. Oh, shit, I need to pull the pivots up. Thank you, Darth. I need to pay attention to the pivots, man. I forget. We know the cloud looks good on Bitcoin, right? Let's just get that off of here. And pull the pivots up. Have a look at them. Damn, it smacked R2 right on the tits. Look at that. Good job, Darth. Damn, bro. Good call. That thing hit R2 dead on the money. I think Jeremy is accidentally silencing your mama, I think. I'm not sure. Don't take it personal, your mom. I don't think he's doing that on purpose. Yeah, it was an accident. He just unhid you. Sorry. Don't take it personal. That happens. Let's see. Man, that looks really nice. Darth, you hit that right on the head, bro. This is why we keep more eyes than just mine on charts, man. We miss stuff sometimes, don't we? Man, still over 886 though. Let's see where this closes at today. Like I said, over 12.3. We can talk. We can talk over 12.3. Yeah, he said he hit the wrong button, your mama. Don't worry about it. No, I mean, listen. This is the whole point in this is questions and answers. All right, I want all the questions you got. I don't care. I want all the questions you got. I don't care. Whatever the question is, short of what's gay and what's not, because I think we all know it's not gay until the tips touch. So, other than that, any question goes, man. I don't really care. What's this that he just sent me? Myth. Yeah, it's ugly, bro. I know. Green is under, purple under, blue under, red. Yep, that's the reverse order of alignment. Everything about Myth looks bad right now. I agree. Let's just roll with it. Anybody got any other charts they want to look at? Any other questions? Don't get suckered into confirmation bias in a group of guys who have a bunch of yes men. Stop and ask questions. I teach my boys, my two kids, I teach them. Question authority without being an asshole, okay? It's okay to question authority, but you don't got to be rude about it, okay? You can you can question stuff without acting like a jerk. You say, hey man, I'm not sure about that chart. Can you explain it to me? Or, man, I just don't know if this news matters. Can you guys see what I'm saying? And before you know it, you don't seem like a jerk anymore, and you're just asking questions. And you even say that, no disrespect meant. As you can say something like that then, no disrespect meant, but what do you guys think about this? And, I mean, Oz just did a perfect example of that. He respectfully disagreed with me. We need so much more of that, okay? Question authority without being disrespectful. That's all I'm going to say. If you see all these things on the internet, yeah, just the tips. If you see all these things on the internet telling you that's all great, just know it probably isn't. Be smart. Don't sucker yourself into making a mistake like that. That's a bad play. Nick says it's only gay if you like it. By the way, I don't care if you're gay or not. I don't care if you're straight or not. I don't care if you like the dick. I don't care if you don't like the dick. It's your business. I'm open-minded. I don't care. We're here to make money. If you're gay and you want to make money, bro, let's high five and make money together. Yeah, Harvey's working on cleaning that deer he killed. I like a big doe. Man, he would trip out if he came here and saw the damn deer we got. Dude, there's so many deer here. You don't need to hunt. You just run them over with your car because you'll probably hit one. That's how close they are to your cars. Absolutely, your mama. What happened to me was I got caught up in another group of guys who constantly shared charts showing that XRP would be. You know what? Let's just do this. Let's just pull it up and show you. For the record, I deleted, I think, 48 or 47 messages today without even looking at them. I just deleted them. Didn't even look. Is that bad? That's how bad shit gets for me, okay? This is my personal Twitter. Let's see here. I want to show y'all. Right here. This is the kind of shit that I got caught up in, okay? Charts like this. Anyone looking to do this? Well, what is it? Well, this chart says that, you know, we're going to go up at least 450 to 1150% and hit all-time high. And I was as a fool looking at this going, oh my God, I'm going to get rich, bro. Well, what is this? Well, it's just, honestly, it's a moon chart. And you look at this, and this guy says, bro, look, Algo has no reference points. So we're going at least 537%, all-time high for XRP in 7 to 14 days. Look at this. It should equate to about $21 XRP, as I would say. You know what I mean? Enjoy the ride. And he's saying this is going to happen rather rapidly. It's only going to be 30 days, he said. 30 days, and we're going to $21. As you see, I said, this is what I'm trying to fix. Hopium has no place. Fractals don't work. You should be ashamed of yourself for saying this kind of stuff. That's exactly what I said. Yeah, look, all-time high within a few weeks. $21 within a few months. $55 to $55 within a year. That's what? $5,500 within a year. I'm not cool with that, okay? I'm not cool with that. If that's what you believe, that's fine. But I don't want you pandering and putting that kind of shit out there saying that's what's going to happen, okay? That's not cool. I'm not cool with that at all. And I'll be happy to call you out if you want to put out that kind of shit for other people to fall for. I'm not cool with that. So before you say, nuh-uh, man, this is how I do it, and I just know this way, you can do it how you want, but that's how I do it. Stop. Stop. I get what you're saying, but that's not cool with me. I don't want to hear $21 in a couple weeks. That's unrealistic. We haven't broken 30 cents in a year and 3 months. What makes you think we're magically going to do it? It's just not true, okay? Let's see. Hey, if y'all ever monetize on YouTube, minutes watch is a thing for influence. Absolutely, Frank. We're not getting far away from monetization on this channel, by the way. We're almost to 800 subs. And again, once we do monetize, like I've said before, any money I make from monetization will be given away. Any money I make from Super Chat, given away. How many, my channel. 791, bros. Let's go. Almost to 800. We're close. We're close. Getting there. We're inching in, okay? Inching in. I like it. All right. That's crazy. Good thing I have no social media. I would have been in the whole 10x. Exactly, dude. Those are the kind of guys I used to hang out with, okay? And that burnt me really bad. I've told this story before. You can actually go back and watch one of the other videos I made. Okay. XRP Crypto, glad to have you. Come by, homie. I know it's 6 in the morning there, bro. I get it. It's cool. I'll see you on the next stream. We'll have another one Thursday. And we'll do all this stuff over again. and we'll find some more nice looking charts. And I'll see you then. I appreciate you coming. What the hell was I saying? Oh, you can watch one of the other videos when I explain it. But I mean, I lost $40,000 in 5 minutes. And how did I do that? I let myself fall for hopium. Someone told me that we were at a point and we were about to shoot up to roughly $1.35, and that was when we were at 33 cents or 32 cents. And we fell flat on our face and went down to 11 cents after that. And I lost $40,000 in about 5 minutes. Now, that was the point where I stopped thinking about moon charts and big green candles and all that, okay? I stopped. And I said, what am I doing wrong? And from then on, I've been doing TA. And I've been doing nothing but TA for 14 hours a day, okay? And that's all I've been into. And I even disagreed enough that I got kicked out of the other places, okay? I got kicked out of those. Part of the reason was because ego. Another part, in my opinion, is just agreement is required in some places, okay? If you don't agree, you got to go. And I don't do that here. You don't have to like me. You don't have to like me. You don't have to like what I do. I actually appreciate it if you don't agree. So we can have some points to talk back and forth about. Yep, 40 racks, but I made it all back, bro. Okay? Made it all back. I'm working on it, all right? Let's see. Who's at the desk with you in that Twitter page? Oh, that's Andrew. Yeah, that's Andrew. As you see, I got McAllister in the cage over here. Isn't that dope? I made that one up myself. In case y'all are either awake or asleep, whichever one you want to do. BLT, Consult, Trade, and Invest. I already own the copyright to that, so don't even try it. 786 Assassins, Tits University, and the 786 Mafia, which y'all are right now. So, you know. And that's just the one I use for my AVI for all the same one. For all the instructional videos are the same there. You know what, though, Nick? I see you say that. I seem like a lot, but I didn't lose as much as some people, okay? I didn't lose as much as some. I took a punch on the chin, but I was able to claw back. And a lot of people aren't able to do that. You know what I'm saying? Thurman Telegram password is suspect. Y'all are stupid. Dude, that's a hell of a story. Yeah, man. Everything I do is real. I don't keep any secrets here. This is all my real money. This is all my real time. You've seen I have these lines up there that say hold, and I bought here, I sold here. I keep track of what I did based on these charts, okay? And I try to remember where I messed up and where I didn't do right or I did wrong. And some of these charts that say hold, I've already sold those, but I left that up there to remind myself how I almost screwed up. And a lot of this stuff I just pulled out in the USDT. I pulled out in a tether, so I didn't lose any money on it. So anybody wants to follow me on Twitter, knock yourself out. Carolina Keith _1. I put charts up there all the time, just in case you don't want to hop in the Telegram group and look. Still bouncing around over here, doing this little deed. What does 4 hour look like? 4 hours, way high. Come on, guy. What are you doing, bro? Look how high this is. It's over R3 and moving up. Like KDJ, what are you doing? MACD, way up. Let's pull up the stochastic. What does it look like? High. Dude, it's going to come down. 1 hour. Holy shit, it's so high. Let me short this. Yes, I'm really shorting this right now. Yeah, you saw the crosshairs, bro? I got ostracized, okay? And I didn't like that when I got ostracized. I didn't like that at all. And I lashed out. And I know I'm not perfect for that. All right, I just shorted it. I just shorted Bitcoin. Let's see. Thankfully, the most I've been in red is maybe like $100 at one point. Yep. Could be up more, but man, I get you. Yep. I'm happy to take that off. We can mend fences. I got no problem with that. I'd like to mend fences. Like I said, I don't want to be mean to anybody. I don't want to be a dick. I want to make friends with people. I think we can all work together. We can all make money together, but it would require people dropping egos. And that hasn't happened, okay? There's just some egos in some places that need to go first. And I'm cool with dropping mine. I'm with it. Like me and Harvey tried to extend olive branches. I talked to Dustin. We tried to extend olive branches. And I just got no reciprocity from that, okay? If you don't know what reciprocity it means means working together, okay? Or sharing the same beliefs. That's reciprocity. Just haven't gotten it. I would like to get some, but I don't run this world, man. I don't get to make all the decisions. It don't have to make me happy, right? So, all right. Anybody else got anything? It's almost 1:30. We're gonna have to end this up soon. Let's see what you guys are saying over here. That 2 a.m. pump has been the only thing consistent. Yeah, it looks ugly. What do you think a good entry is? Yeah, looks ugly. Yeah, let's consider zones. Yeah, I got the same idea. All right. I just saw that Darth and Frank, and that's hilarious. Oh, God, I remember that. Yep, reciprocity is give and take. A good idea of explaining reciprocity is with concealed carry permits for guns. I have mine for South Carolina. When I have it for South Carolina, it is reciprocated through 40 different states in the country, I think, or 38 or 39 or 40. And that's reciprocity. Those states recognize that I've done the training. There's no sense in going and doing that state's training and that state's training. Reciprocity. Each state in this country has reciprocity toward another license for driving. So you can get a North Carolina driver's license and drive in Florida. Okay, they all have reciprocity together. Why though? Why do you push one crypto and know it's a lie? Clicks. Your mama, clicks. Clicks, time watched, all that stuff gets you money. Yeah, what Frank just said. Clicks and minutes watched. Turn on that super chat, get them donations. This is why I give my donations away, and I will give them away. I don't even have a super chat yet because I don't have 1,000 subscribers yet. Do they make that much bread off those videos? Absolutely, bro. They also have merch that they sell. Let's just look it up. Let's see. Just to goof off and find out real quick. First article that popped up. How much money can people get paid? And of course, there's not even anything on this. The third post is Ripple a scam? Let's see. Let's see. YouTube pay rate. There you go. So, with an average YouTube rate of a penny to 3 cents for an ad view, a YouTuber can make around $18 for 1,000 ad views, which comes out to $3 to $5 per 1,000 views. So if you've got 20,000 views, that's $100. Forbes also estimates that for the top talent, you make $5 for every 1,000. So let's say you're one of those influencers and you get 50,000 views a day. 50,000 times 5 is 250,000. All right. If you make $5 per, that's $1,250. You'd make $1,250 off that video. I gotta make me a super chat talking about my family problems. Oh God, it's true. Um, it's a nice little industry. What Frank said. Other guys, like you've seen the ones I watch on YouTube, like Cletus McFarlane, because I do car stuff too, and he does some cool car stuff. But he has 2 million viewers, and he makes a lot more money than that. He has enough money to where he made his own business, and he basically just does YouTube videos and sells merch, and he has plenty of money from that. Okay, so if that is enough to buy a racetrack that costs $1 million something, those Goon Squad guys that just buy wrecked cars and fix them up, they're two little dork kids. They look like they're about 21 years old each. Yeah, they make millions of dollars doing that, and they don't have real jobs. That's amazing. Okay, amazing. Um, Damn, I'm gonna quit firefighting tomorrow. That's pretty good. Um, but like I said, if we get, let's say we get 1,000 viewers, and we turn the super chat on, and I make $50, YouTube gets 30% of that. Okay, so they would get. Let's see, if it was $100 and 30%, it would be $30. So they get 15 off of that time. I get $35 from that. So I take that $35 and I put it to the side, and I'll buy XRP with it, and then we'll put that XRP to the side because I've got several different XRP accounts. I'll just put it to the side in the vault and lock it up. And once it's locked up, it'll be in there for however long I leave it in there, plus 2 days. So 2 days before we do a drawing, I'll pull that money out, and whoever wins, you give me your address, and I'll shoot it to you. We'll do that for the giveaway video also. Whenever someone wins in the giveaway video, I'll give them my messages. If they message me, I will shoot them the money after they give me their address. And then that's the end of that. It'll be coming from my Coinbase. Or no, Binance US. I'll probably do it from Coinbase. That way no one gets weirded out. I'll just do it from Coinbase. 1,000 XRP to whoever wins. Yeah, who cares what it's about? It's just about watching. Dude, have you ever watched the Jeffrey dude who does makeup? It's a guy who's I think he's trans, but he does makeup videos, and he's fucking hilarious, dude. He's hilarious. And like, I'm not even gonna be trashy and say I don't watch that, because I do, because he's freaking hilarious to me. But he has millions of viewers, and he's just a dude who puts makeup on, and then he reviews the makeup. it's funny as hell, dude. I laugh my ass off watching that. So that's true. My kids watch videos of other kids playing with the same toys, dude. My boys sit in here and watch people play Minecraft. They don't play Minecraft. They watch people play Minecraft. What are we doing? Why did I not think of that? They're not even playing. They're just watching people play. Breaks my heart, dude. They have millions of views. So, he's a non-binary Starling. I think he calls himself that, right? Whatever. He's a funny dude. That's all I care about. All right. Anybody got any other coins? Because it's 1:30, and I'm going to get off here in a second. But I don't want to leave y'all hanging. I want to know, do y'all need me to look at anything first? Let's see here. All right. People who think that they don't know how to make calls are now making calls. That's interesting. A lot of gaming streams. Yeah, I get them on Facebook that pop up. I actually like to watch the GTA 5 videos of like the parkour races. That's super cool to me. It's super cool to me. VT, I got you. That's pretty cool. I like watching those races. They're super challenging looking. That's neat to me. VT is under the 200. I don't like this at all. You've got the 8 EMA, the 21 EMA, the 50 moving average, the 100 moving average, all pressing the price down. Under the 200, under S1. MACD is in the sell territory. RSI is flat. Stochastic is high. This looks like down to me. We got a death cross approaching. That looks like down. It all looks like down. No bueno. No bueno. Let's see. I already saw this picture. That's a ribbon. Okay, that's alpha. Okay, so okay, I see what they're trying to say. All right, yeah, I'm gonna pull on out here and do the same. I wish people could pull fibs correctly. I've tried so many times to show people, and they just keep doing it incorrectly. Because when you go to the weekly, it actually shows you the correct point to pull from, and that would have told you that 14.45 is more realistic. But we're under R1 right now on the weekly, and we're just bouncing off of it. Are we going to break it? Maybe, maybe not. We're going to find out. It's possible. We're going to find out. If not, we're coming back down. And that's a long way down, okay? That almost makes me look like we're not going to do it, but we'll see. I'm not gonna try to guess. All right, fellas, ladies, if you're on here, I had y'all hang out with me this long. That's super cool of y'all. All the likes and comments really matter to me. We're gonna get close and be able to give more money away, and that's what I really care about. It ain't about how many people watch or don't watch. It's about how much money we can raise and give away to me, how many people I can help along the way. Anybody has any questions, please just ask them next time we have another stream. I'll do the same thing I did this time. I'll start the stream up a little early. And I get the music playing so everybody knows we're about to start, and then bam, 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 we'll come on. So, oh, sweet. Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, dude, I don't do bullshit here. I only do the straight facts. More moves are on the way. Y'all be good. I'll see y'all on the next stream. Appreciate everybody.